What's up, guys? I'm back. So, it's been quite a long time since I've released a video. Um, yeah, so right now, just, recently, the Wrath of the Lich King has come out. And just chilling on my new, Death Knight. It's pretty cool. Uh, it's a bit different. Um, it's more or less it's like a paladin and a warrior kind of mix, and a little bit of warlock. So you're gonna see a couple things in the video which are new to me as well, and hopefully you'll like them. There's everyone from your mom and your brother is a death knight. You can see him everywhere in this video. Um, Now, what you might see in this video is me trying to turn some corpses into zombies. Yeah, that doesn't work too well. Apparently you can't. You can't have demons as you can't turn demons into zombies, which are kind of, you know what? It's kind of gay. They're corpses. They should turn into zombies as well. But I guess it's not like that. So here I'm just doing my thing, killing this guy, chopping him down. What I really liked about the Death Knight is, you know, for the most of it, you always have an attack to give, to put out. Um, I'll show you. I'll be showing you the spec later in the video, but right now I'm just going through getting a quest kind of a little bit out of the way, and also got all my add-ons working, as you can probably see. I got my arc hood around me. I got my quest helper. As you'll see, all in the little part of my map there, you'll see all my other add-ons. They're little icons. Now there are a couple of skills, like the one I used right there. It's kind of like it'll be useful for pulling, and it'll also be useful, for exactly what I did. It kind of anti-productive to try to pull somebody and then have the fucking gun just shoot out on you. So it was kind of aggravating. So I did kill them. I've spec'd Frost, so it's a bit. I last a bit longer. Frost is the new protection spec, if you will, for Death Knights. And what I really liked about this spec is that you can tank with your two-hander, and I can truly appreciate that with everything that's going on. It's just a nice little extra damage, and from what I've seen so far, we don't have that much crowd control, but we have very minimal crowd control. In the way of damage, it's alright. It could be better, but let me just sit down here while my guy's healing up. I'll turn my get my little talent tree up here, and I'll give you a little look at it. So what we got here, you got the whole blood tree. Now this tree is more for DPS, such as my paladin. It's all DPS. It's just what it is. Now you'll see here Frost. It's a little more protection. I need more stuff for that, and then you got Unholy here, which is what it is. It's basically the summoning, the warlock little bit of it. So my guy's all healed up. You'll see I get attacked by some, just out of the blue. He respawns, so coming over. Now the move I just did, it's called Death and Decay. Yeah, I know, a move that's called Death and Decay. It sounds pretty cool. It is alright. It's a little bit of DPS over time. So it's like a consecration. And I got to thinking while I was leveling this Death Knight that really they're the anti-paladins. You know, you got, which is really ironic because I went from playing a paladin to a Death Knight. Now, with the whole thing being said, it's a very open class right now. You got a bunch of people just screwing around with it. They don't really know where to put their talents. I've just put them where I've put them, or from what talents I noticed from my paladin tree, and so it's not perfect, but it's not anything great. I've kind of put myself in the position where I can do damage with my spells, and with that, with my spells being on them, I can do more damage with my melee, which is helpful and a bit more useful when it comes down to really when you have 4 or 5 people on you. You got a little bit of a skill here where your talents, or you're not your talents, but all your protection spec and everything goes up, or what would you call protection spec? I don't want a hearth. So wanted to show you this little portal here. Death Knights, and a little bit of mage, I guess, if you want to call it. We got our own portal, which is pretty cool. It's like a teleporter to our little base. So I'm gonna, while that's loading, I'll kind of give you a little example of that. Yeah, so here we are. This is where you start as a Death Knight. It's pretty cool. Wide open. Now you'll see I'm moving really fast. The phone. You'll see that most of it is kind of open, and up on this side you have the frost, and then you have the blood trainer right here, and then you have the unholy. So that's a little bit of a base. Now, what always gets me is, I don't know what it is, but every time I go on this portal, it's like, come on, let's go, boom. So now I'm down here. Now this is where you meet the Lich King. You basically spawn right in front of him, and he tells you, okay, you're my bitch, go do this. Now what I'm showing you here is you got a bunch of the new profession, which is inscripting, which really is more or less Death Knight useful. I don't know how you'd say it, but just a little brief look at the Death Knight, and yeah. So, you know, more rune crap. You got this little, everything's undead in here. It's pretty cool. You got this one gargoyle that was glitching, which is kind of funny, but overall, it's a cool place to go. It's like a second hearth, if you will. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I know I'm not the clearest speaker, but I hoped you had a fun time listening in on my little Death Knight rant, and subscribe, do what you want to do. Anyway, later.